Acura's sub-brand Type S revival is well underway with the MDX Type S, TLX Type S, and the upcoming Integra Type S. The granddaddy of them all, the NSX Type S, has just begun production, and the commemoration has begun with an anime. So we're going to break down the scenes of the anime and have a lot of fun with this one. Just like any anime has an iconic opening scene with ridiculous rock and roll music that they play throughout in like echoey forms during each episode. It's really, really cool. The whole series is called Chiaki's Journey, and her dad was a racer. She was pretty much raised by her uncle, and her uncle in this scene is working on the new Integra. And the funny thing here is that this confirms that the new Integra will have Long Beach Blue, because they're at the Grand Prix of Long Beach, and the Long Beach Blue was originally on the NSX, and then it reprised its role on the NC1, the new NSX. There you go, confirmation there we're getting this Long Beach Blue, more than likely on the brand new Integra. On the left, you have the TLX Type S, which, by the way, I just saw my first TLX Type S in person on the streets this week. It's pretty cool. And here she is sitting on top of the 1995 Integra Type R. No Integra Type Rs will ever come again. No Type Rs at all. It's all going to be Type S going forward for Acura. Type R is going to be Honda. The shirt she's wearing says DC2, which is the code name for this white 95 Integra with a 1.8 liter VTEC. And here's the enemy of the show. He's in some random rear-wheel drive sports car. Go figure. This is like an initial D throwback rebirth. And I'm okay with that because we have Vanilla Ice here, essentially, who's the bad guy. It's amazing. Now, on the back of the Integra here, it says 6-speed manual transmission. I don't believe this is a Type S. I don't see any Type S badges. Another great look here. I mean, the art and the drawing in here is fantastic, and the scenes that they're creating are incredible. A look at them seeing Vanilla Ice racing around and taunt them as they're peering out from their Integra garage, and then she gets in the TLX Type S without her uncle's permission. She just tears off. And I can't tell what this emblem is here. It could just say all-wheel drive, but it ends in D, so maybe it's a throwback to initial D. It's hard for me to tell. Uncle's not happy. There she goes flying down, chasing Vanilla Ice, and he is so excited. He has a girl racer chasing him down. They're drifting around the corner, which the TLX Type S can't really drift with the super handling all-wheel drives. It doesn't really allow for that. But it's awfully amazing and dramatic. Then her uncle stops her as she's racing around the track, pretty much saying, "You're not ready, and don't hurt yourself like your dad got hurt," sort of thing. He stops her in an MDX Type S. Vanilla Ice gets away saying, "You can't catch me." To be continued. And we have 3 more episodes to sift through. So skipping the intro again, it starts off with them driving together in the MDX Type S. Him kind of being upset as he's grabbing the steering wheel. "Don't hurt yourself, you know, your dad." There's the picture of him and his dad, and there she's the little girl back there. And they're IMSA champions. And Acura has been an IMSA champion multiple times. We know how big Acura is into racing. And they're pulling into the Katsu Place Food and Gas, a little diner sort of place. But no, they're actually going to the garage. It says Noboru, and on the inside it's pretty cool. But as she steps out, look at these Acura sneakers, VTEC on the shoelaces, the Acura emblem on the tongue, and the blurred out neon lights in the back just look really cool. The art in here is just so good. We see Gretty advertisement over here on the left. We have Honda Racing Service Corporation plaque here. In the back, we also have something data. Maybe it could be referencing like Hondata. That's a possibility. And an old advertisement to the first generation Integra on the wall behind him. A good look at the garage, man. They put a lot of work into just drawing this garage. It's pretty cool. I don't know what this emblem is. It almost looks like a seahorse or something like that. Something team, if you guys know. Maybe it's a racing thing. I'm not that much into racing. But he pulls off the wraps of the NSX Type S, which this is going to be the vehicle that she needs to take down Vanilla Ice, essentially. So Uncle's super excited. Didn't see too many more, and then it's to be continued. Next episode, let's go. It's time for the montage, the training montage. you can't have a good anime or cartoon or a good Rocky movie without a montage. The NSX here says NSX NC1 on the license plate. NC1 is the code name for the second generation NSX. Unfortunately, right, we know that it's met its end after this coming year. So this is the last production year of the NSX, and it's going out with a bang with the Type S, which is cool. So much of this episode is her, improving her skills on and like, look, the mountain roads. I'm assuming this is outside of California, right, on the mountain roads there, kind of depicting the canyon style driving. And then it ends with them at a no trespassing gate, and then they get blinded by none other than the Vanilla Ice enemy. So we're about ready to have a final showdown here between the two. Last episode is pretty exciting. Go figure, right? She's gonna win. She can't lose. It's an Acura video. I mean, she's gonna win in the Acura against this no branded Vanilla Ice bro. So she spins out. She has a flashback remembering her training and the electrification and the twin turbo V6 fire to life and warp her, and she essentially wins, right? She essentially wins. There you go. She's super happy. Everyone's happy. Her uncle gives her her dad's racing jacket. She's super happy, right? And then a new foe appears, a new Integra with a license plate Accelerate, and the question mark, I believe at the it says the end. So Acura probably doesn't know if there's going to be another series of this. That would be amazing. Maybe they continue it as maybe as we get closer to the Acura Integra Type S reveal and launch. So that would be pretty amazing. So we have a new challenger driving the Integra, but well, I mean, how's he going to take down the NSX Type S? There's no way possible. But anyways, guys, I just felt like sharing that, and I'm glad Acura is having some fun. My gosh, having an anime for their new sports cars, their new Type S sub-brand for performance. I think it's not only is it exciting for Acura to just have Type S relevant, but I like how they're thinking outside the box for advertising. I eat this anime sort of stuff straight up. So what do you guys think? Did you enjoy it? I'll definitely put the link down below if you haven't watched them beginning to end. It's good entertainment. I really enjoy the art in here and just the throwback to traditional anime with the montages, the challenges. You always have the tragedy in there as well as like the corny rock music, or it's more like 80s rock music. It's great. Anyways, guys, subscribe for more Acura news and reviews. Fingers crossed I'll be able to drive the MDX Type S soon. The event was postponed, so just wanting to drive it as soon as possible for you guys, but it might not be until the Acura Integra event where I'll be able to drive the MDX Type S, which is fine. I'll give you guys that coverage, of course, that hands-on coverage, but I'll end it there. See you in the next video. As always, peace out.